Hello everybody and welcome back to the video. Hopefully you're all doing absolutely amazing. So as you all know by the title of this video, we are looking at every single task that is new or we already know about that are coming to the new Among Us map. So if you want to know every single task in the Among Us map, know exactly what the map looks like, know where every single task is going to be, well, make sure to watch the video all the way to the end for all the news. Apart from that, let's just get straight into this. Obviously, if you could drop a like and subscribe to the channel, that'd be really appreciated. Obviously, hit the notification button as well. And apart from that, let's just get straight into this. So we all know that Among Us Airship map is now officially coming out on the 31st of March of this year. Therefore, it is less than 10 days to go before the official release of the Among Us map. And we're all probably really excited for the game, as we all should be. So with the map just around the corner, a lot of people have been asking me recently, what are all the tasks going to be? Are there going to be any new tasks? Or are they all going to be the same task? And everyone wants to really know what tasks are coming very, very soon. So with the map being the biggest map currently in the game, with Polos being quite a bit smaller than this map, a lot of people have also been speculating whether the map will be up to 15 players. So back in November, there was a whole leak and a whole discussion with the Among Us developers talking about having bigger lobbies. They said in due time was their only reply. Therefore, they are probably looking into this and want to bring this for the Airship map. However, no more news about this has come out as of late. However, I think this map Airship will come out and then a few months later I reckon we'll get the big 15 players, or at least 12 apparently. Let's leave that for now and let's get straight into what the task's going to be. On screen right now is the map of Airship. This is all the different rooms you guys can see up on screen here now. So with all these rooms brings us loads of new tasks. So let's go through every single room on the Airship map and go through the tasks they're going to be. So as you can see on screen here now, this is electric. This looks a lot bigger on this map as you guys can see. So within electric we have calibrate distributors. We've got reset breakers. So reset breakers is literally where you go to every certain part of the electric room and just pull a lever down, and it's literally as quick as that. We then have our different divert powers. We've got divert power to the gap room, the showers, the cockpit, and the mail room. Sorry, the mail room. Those are all the ones we can divert power towards. That is a task we've got in lots of other maps, like for example the scale, where you literally just go and flick a switch, then go to another room and just flick a switch again. It's one of those really simple 2-part tasks. However, the reset breakers is a 7-part task. However, it only takes like a few seconds to do anyway, because you're literally got to go around the electric room. You don't have to leave, you've got to keep putting down levers. And those are the tasks in our electrical room. Alright, so moving on for electrical, we're going to move into meeting room. In meeting room, we have empty garbage, which is a task we all know from the good old scaled map. The next one we got is enter ID code, which is kind of like swipe card, but instead these are for like doorways and stuff, apparently I've been told. And then we've got accept divert power, which is obviously from the first part in electrical, and obviously having this in the meeting room from electrical. We then got in engine room, we got fixed wiring. That's the only task we've got currently in the game for engine room. Moving into the gap room, which you guys can see on screen now, is accepting the divert power and downloading data. So this could be downloading it and not the upload part of that task, which we'll see in a bit. Obviously, we've got the cockpit, which is going to be accepting divert the power and also stabilizing the steering, so make sure we're not flying into anything we shouldn't be. That's what's going to be happening in cockpit. Then we got Armory, which is putting away pistols and putting away rifles. So we're going to have some guns on this map for some reason, and you're going to be trying to put them away, making sure they're safe and secure, so the imposters can't use them possibly. We then got the room called records, which is sort the records and download data again. Those are 2 tasks we're going to see in that room. That is actually a new task, sorting the records out. And I guess it's going to be little, kind of like big CDs, as you guys might not know what records are. So big CDs, we're trying to put them away into the right kind of cases and stuff, make sure they're nice and secured. We then have security, where we'll be rewinding the tapes, making sure we can, you know, see what's going on, try and look out for them imposters. The task will probably just be like, possibly moving your mouse back and forth to kind of put the tape back into the right place. That'll probably be all it will be. We then have in the viewing deck, we have fixing wires 3 of 3. So obviously when you're doing a game, you have to do 3 wires. So obviously you'll do the wires in 3 different rooms, but obviously one of them will be in the viewing deck. You then have the main hall, which has decontamination and develop photos. So this decontamination is apparently a task, not a room. So I think it's going to be kind of our version of medbay scan, where you kind of, but instead you kind of decontaminate yourself. To kind of maybe prove you're not the imposter. I don't know. It'd probably be a visual task, that one, to kind of prove that you're not the imposter. And then we got develop photos, which I'm not quite sure what it's going to be, but possibly maybe cleaning photos or taking a photo of something. I don't know. We'll see, I guess. Then we're moving on to the lounge. We've got clean toilet, which sounds like a lovely one. Probably a plunger, which you've seen in some of the trailers and stuff. We're going to have a plunger. And then obviously we've got in the lounge as well, which is fix the wires. And obviously that is one of the 3-part tasks. Moving on to quite a quick couple. We've got showers, which accept divert power. We've got ventilation, which is start the fans. So obviously that's going to be like turning the fans back on. Get them moving, maybe get the power to it. We then have kitchen, which is empty the garbage. This is a 2-part task, so either this 2-part task is going to be one in kitchen, and then we also got one in medical, which is also empty garbage. We then have the brick, which is download data. Cargo bay has fuel the engines. This will probably be exactly the same as in the scale map, where you go to get the fuel, then you have to go to where the engines are at and actually fuel them up. We then also have in cargo bay unlock the safe, so we don't quite know why we'll be unlocking a safe on the Airship map. However, you'll probably be like putting a key in, probably just turn the key, it will unlock the safe, now probably the task over. Vault, we have polished the ruby, so the ruby has a few scratches on it, and all you gotta do is basically just clean it and make sure it's looking nice and polished. That's the only task you got in Vault. Apart from that, we've got dress mannequin, which is going to be obviously dressing a mannequin with whatever clothes it needs to be put on, and obviously downloading data in the vault as well. Outside, we've got upload data as well. So this is actually, outside is apparently going to be uploading it, whilst all the other rooms where we're going to be downloading it. So outside is actually the official upload spot. And then finally, we got additional tasks, which is obviously fix lights and avert crash course. So these are going to be the 2 sabotages that the imposters can use. So obviously, with the avert the crash course, 2 people are going to have to, maybe put their hand on a pad or something to stop the imposters from crashing the ship. And obviously the other one is to obviously get the lights back on. That is all the tasks within the Among Us game. However, interestingly, the crewmates have an ID card for multiple doorways. So with the crewmates having an ID card, obviously the imposters do not have an ID card. So we don't know quite how it's going to work, but either the crewmates are the only ones that can unlock these doors, or the crewmates are the only ones that can get through this door without setting off an alarm. We're not 100% too sure yet. Therefore, this could be kind of a choke point, which I'll be talking to you guys about in my previous video, where there's kind of like a door or some kind of like metal detector, imposter detector kind of doorway, where if you are a crewmate, you can swipe your card, get through the doorway without setting an alarm off, whilst imposters will be setting an alarm off because they won't be able to go through because they won't have an ID card because they are not a crewmate. So that is also an extra thing that we put into the game. Kind of the version of the Mirror HQ kind of door log. Or in, for example, Polus, you have the cameras. It's just an extra kind of thing wax in the game to kind of try and catch out the imposters. And obviously, it's going to be that map's own version of it. So that's what they're going to have in that game. And I cannot wait to see what it does and actually how it works. Which obviously, all this news has just surfaced. So obviously, I hope you did enjoy learning about all the different tasks in the Among Us Airship map. Obviously, if you haven't already, make sure to drop a like, make sure to subscribe to the channel. The map is out in less than a week's time from this video. Should be coming out. So obviously, I hope you all do enjoy this video. Make sure to like, make sure to subscribe to the channel. Obviously, I'll be streaming literally the whole time when the Airship map comes out, so make sure you guys subscribe to my channel so you can come play on the streams on the Airship map. But apart from that, make sure you join my Discord server in the description down below, where we're constantly talking about Among Us and playing some other mini games and stuff. So make sure to come join. It'd be great to have you part of the server. And apart from that, make sure to like, make sure to subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you all in the next one. Thank you for watching.